Hi guys, welcome to Jen and Vlog. So we will talk about our experience, how we handle the difficulties, the differences. You know,
We have a different culture.
we have a different culture. So for sure, there's differences.
Yes.
You know, belief and
A lot.
everything. Yes, a lot.
Yes, a lot of differences that we really have to meet in between so that
Compromise, so the relationship will work. You know.
what is the challenging thing for you?
Ah,
Yes, for you and your fiance being in a relationship, and you both of you have a different culture.
As I remember, the first year, I'm too much jealous.
Really?
Yes.
Jealousy? What do you do when you felt jealous?
I talked to him. Of course, I told him that I feel this way. Why? What is the reason behind why I feel this way? And then he always assure me the very important. You need to feel from your partner that he assure you that you are the one, you're the most important, you know. And I'm lucky enough because my fiance always assure and tell me that you don't need to feel that way because I always love you. You are the first first person in my head after I wake up, before I sleep, like that. You know, that sweet
Sweet thoughts, yeah,
words,
sweet
yeah.
words. Wait, why do you feel that?
Jealous
Yeah.
because that time when he have a time, he went to the party, you know, because
Oh.
he have friends,
I see.
and they spend time at the party. So for me, I'm not used to it because me, I don't really go out and
go
have a
in
party, you know. So it's a bit different for me.
I
So
see.
that's why.
Okay.
And how about you, sis?
I really don't experience jealousy.
But it's now I overcome. And
Oh, that's good. I'm happy for you, sis.
I understand now
Yeah.
the LDR situation. It's
Yes,
really
the most important thing is you really have to trust.
yes.
Yes, you really have to trust. Well, actually, I don't experience being jealous, like jealous if there are other women
Mhm.
around my fiance. I really don't, because I mean, this is what I'm thinking about. He's not gonna go out of his world
Mhm.
just to see me here
Yes.
in the Philippines for
Yes.
several times,
Yes.
and spend his entire time talking to me if
Mhm.
he's just going to look for another
Yes.
woman out there.
That's exactly word he always told me.
Yeah, because
I will not spend a lot of time, effort,
yeah, that's
if
true.
I waste, you know, your trust or your love.
Correct. That's correct, sis. Yeah, you really have to trust.
And also talk, you know,
Yeah.
conversation.
Actually, my fiance always tell me that we really have to communicate.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
That's the
sometimes,
very important.
but sometimes our culture as Filipinos, sometimes we don't want to compromise and we don't want to talk to the person, especially if you're experiencing tampo.
Yes,
Tampo.
tampo. And I remember the first year, my fiance always searching on YouTube how Filipino like this, like that, the culture.
Oh, I
That's why
see.
he discovered the tampo, and then he asked, "What is tampo?" And then I
Oh,
explained
I
that's the feeling if I feel like a bit disappointed, annoyed,
Yes.
and I don't want to talk to you. And then yeah, he understand the tampo, and
Yeah, that's good.
I always tease him that okay, I make a tampo, but it's only a joke. you know.
Yeah. Wow. Well, that's good that you already know what tampo is. Actually, in our first year, I had that attitude of,
Tampo.
of a Filipina who is making tampo. I was showing him that tampo.
Tampo, yes.
But-
Filipino.
Yes. And when we Filipina, when we made tampo, it's like we just stop talking, right?
Yeah.
We just don't say anything.
We just don't have a communication to our partner.
Yeah, we
just
don't.
ignoring.
That's true. We just ignore. Like we don't communicate. We don't tell
So,
that person why
When
we're
you
mad.
feel that feelings, how you confront him or tell him, or are you totally not talking to him?
I was not actually my fiance. He was calling me. He was calling my phone over and over for several hours, several times. Actually, it's more than 20 missed calls, more than 30 missed calls,
Wow.
more than 40 missed calls.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. And when he messaged, "I'm sorry, baby," that's only the time that I answered his
Yes.
call. But he told me he's not gonna do that anymore.
Because he's not knowing
Yeah.
what's the reason why he needs to say sorry.
Yes. and he doesn't know what's going on with me. And so when I answered his call, he told me that if I did not answer his call, he's just, he will just, okay, stop. Because he thought I don't want to talk to him anymore. But that's not it.
Misunderstanding.
Yeah,
because,
but that's not
you know, he didn't know the tampo.
Yeah, he didn't know the tampo. But afterwards, I was able to explain to him what I was feeling and what I was undergoing that time. I told him I was making tampo to you because of this and that. And then, when he already understood about it, he already know what to do. When sometimes I get offended, even though it's not his intention. So,
He know already now.
yeah, he already knew what to do. Yes. So, that one, tampo, that for your jealousy. Actually, another thing, how about language? Did you find any challenge?
At first, yes, because me, I'm not really comfortable speaking English. So at first, yes, but now I started to learn and develop my self-confidence to talk to him, because he's also good in English, speaking English, so it's easy to communicate.
I see. Well, that's good. Actually, well, he told me I speak very well. That's why we communicate very well. We talk. I don't have difficulty expressing to him how I feel. But before, when I was still very Filipino when making tampo, I was really not talking. But afterwards, when I pass over that, yeah,
That
when
stage.
I pass that stage, I can already express whatever I want to say. And if there is one thing that's kind of challenging, is when I'm telling a story about our culture, like there are some
Introducing to him our culture.
no, it's something when, yeah, somewhat introducing our culture. For example, about the meats, like aswang and blah blah blah. There are some those words that don't have equivalent
English.
translation
Yes,
in
English
English. Yes, those are somewhat difficult to express. So what I do for him to be able to understand it is I just explain and describe what it is. Because there is no equivalent translation, because it's very cultural.
Yes.
It's
Only
just
Filipino have that.
yes, only Filipinos. well, only Filipinos know what aswang is, anong kapre, what is kapre, right?
Element.
Yes, the elements and so on. So that's kind of hard.
To express, to
Yes,
explain.
to make him
Yes.
understand that. But well, I'm still happy that he tries to understand what I'm saying. So, I remember when he was here, his knee was hurting. He said his knee was sore, and my mother, well, the
Why?
traditional
Why?
Filipino. Traditional Filipino, they would put something.
Herbal.
Yeah,
medicine.
herbal medicine. and my mother put leaves.
What
the
kind of
type
leaves?
I
Baba
don't
leaves?
know. No, it's a type of herbal something. It's a herbal
Leaves.
leaves.
Here in the Philippines, we mostly do that when we feel any pain, any ache. We
Yes.
don't really need to go straight to the hospital. We have
Yes.
our own remedy for that.
Yes, that's true. And what we use are natural things like leaves.
Yeah.
And then my fiance told me that his knee was sore, so my mother put leaves, some type of leaves in it, and then buyo.
Buyo.
What is
Buyo.
the English of
I don't know in the English the buyo. Let's,
Yeah.
you guys comment down below what is the English of buyo, or we will search on it.
Yeah, and make it like a patch.
Mhm.
Yeah, like patching the
The
putting-
leaves.
Yeah, to the knee, to the sore part, and my
What
fiance was,
happened?
oh, what is this? He was shocked. What is this? So I was just telling him, it's
Way
it's-
of us.
Yeah, it's our ways to relieve you from pain.
Mhm.
So I asked him, how do you feel? And he said he was looking forward that there's a potential in those
So
leaves
what
that will make
happened
him feel better.
after the pain's gone?
Yeah, but it took it did not take place in just a quick clap like this.
Need time to
Yeah.
to ease
To
the
heal.
pain.
Oh, by the way, during our first years, another challenge is the signal.
Yes, that's a big problem. Signal
Yes,
of the internet.
that's one of the challenging parts, because, for example, you're going to a certain place
Mhm.
and he won't be able to reach you.
Yes.
And
the same situation.
when that time happens, when he calls, he won't be able to
Mhm.
answer it, even though you will pick it up because of the signal.
Mhm.
So what happened?
That's one of the main problem, one of the main big problem, not only in our relationship but also the Philippines. Because Philippines not really have a good signals, internet. But when we encounter that, I really explained to him that he also experienced it. That's why. So when he
Came here.
came here, visited
Yes.
me, he experienced what I'm saying, that we don't have signal like this, like that. So I experienced it.
Yes, that's correct. That's true. When they experience how to be here,
Yes.
they would already understand, and they will no longer complain
Yes.
about internet signal, because they already know it's the truth.
Yes.
And not only that, internet is expensive in the Philippines. Yes, it's expensive. And even though you already have the most expensive internet connection, you will
The
still,
signal is still weak.
yes, you will still experience,
the buffering.
yes, weak connection.
Mhm.
The Philippines, by the way, it's common that men are not the only breadwinners, right?
Mhm.
Right?
Yes.
Right? So,
Yes. At the first place, we topic about that also, that I'm working not only for myself,
but for the family.
I'm also working for the family, to provide help.
So how did he deal with that?
It's okay for him.
Well, that's good.
Because, like I told you before, that he always searching on YouTube
Oh.
about Philippines, the character, the attitude, the beliefs, and everything. So he has already an idea, and then
Oh,
he
yes,
will
yes.
he will confirm it to me.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Filipino is like this.
Yes.
It's like this, like that.
Yes, that's true.
That's why he helped himself to understand Philippines.
Wow, that's very nice. Actually, it's the same thing that my fiance is doing. Actually, he always tell me, I mean, I'm a superwoman.
Yes.
He said I'm
Yes.
amazing.
I'm a Wonder Woman, he's saying.
Yeah, because he told me, in America, it's the man, the foundation,
The man who always
the man is always provide. Yeah,
working.
yes. But in the Philippines, it's not always the case. Women are more empowered. Well, yeah, women are empowered. Like they become the breadwinner of the family.
Of course, we don't surpass the men, but we also
Yes.
can. We
Yeah.
can.
Well, in our culture, we can't just let our family suffer while we are experiencing
Enjoying,
good things or
yeah, the
enjoying
life.
Yes, we have to always include them wherever we go. Like if we're going up,
Yes.
that means we're picking them up too. It's not only that I go up and then they are down. No, it's not like that. And that is, I heard for some foreigners, they said They don't like it, right? For
Yes,
some foreigners,
they don't like it because it's like a burden for them that
Yes.
if they marry a Filipina, so the responsibility also included the the
Yeah.
family. So me, I explain it to him that the situation, the relationship is like this. You are not responsible to my family, but
You.
me. But
Yes.
but he always willing to help.
Well, that's good. That's very nice. Actually, my fiance is also like that. And one thing that I like about him is he never say anything about me helping out
Mhm.
for my
Yeah.
family, because really I'm working
They,
and I
they
do help
never
my family.
complaining.
Yeah,
just
they don't
support.
complain, and I like that. I like that he is not the same other foreigners who
Yeah.
don't want their women or their
Support,
lady to support their
give.
family. Yeah.
Yeah.
As if they would just like to abandon them. Right? I don't like
But
it.
in the Filipino culture, it's impossible.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a Filipina or Filipino, they can do that, but not
But
in our
mostly,
culture.
yeah, mostly in our culture, it's very hard.
It's very family
Yes.
oriented.
We're family oriented. We really help support our family. That's why it's like it's my family, so they are my responsibility. It's not him. But
Yeah.
but I'm glad that he doesn't he is not against it.
Mhm.
So that he understands that I will always have to help out my family.
So
Actually, communication is really very, very important.
it will work if you really want to work it.
Yes. Actually, in taxis, Chris, I've learned to become more expressive. Yes, that I really have to express to him how I feel, what I want to say.
Yes.
I can't keep it up to myself. And before, because of our culture, like we Filipinos, mostly we don't want to talk.
About ourselves,
Yes.
about the struggle, our feelings.
Yes.
But when you are in a like this situation, LDR situation, you have a foreigner situation, you need to explain and express,
Yes.
so he will understand.
That's correct. So, started when we became together, little by little, I learned to become more expressive
That's
and more
nice.
direct. More direct,
You
hindi yung
learn.
paligoy-ligoy. Because sometimes we don't want to say it directly because we don't want to offend.
Offend, yes, to hurt.
Right? Yeah, we don't want to offend
And
someone.
sometimes we don't know what is the word you need to use
Yes.
to not offend the person.
Yeah, to not offend the person. So we are trying to avoid being direct and telling what we feel and how we really feel. But thanks to this relationship I have, because
You grow,
yeah,
he grow, me, we
Yeah.
both grow.
Yes. Did we miss anything?
I don't know, maybe there's a lot of learning, so on the way there's a lot of learning, so when you are telling it in the one sit like this video, it's so hard to explain, to tell everything. Maybe
Yeah.
next time. Or you have a question, it's better you have a question, we will answer it.
Yeah, actually guys, if you're watching this video right now, if you do have a question, you can just comment and
Yes.
we are going to make a video about it.
Yes.
Yeah, but we're so happy that you are watching this video right now. Thank you very much. If you're new in this channel, if you haven't subscribed yet,
Yes.
just hit the like button and the bell so you can subscribe and you'll be notified whenever a new video is uploaded.
Yes, please do the subscribe button, guys. Thank you for all the support. Nice, very nice.
Yes.
I'm happy with it.
And I learned a lot from you too.
Yes.
So, guys, subscribe to her channel, Jeffrey and
MARICRIS vlog and to first channel.
everything fancy. Alright,